Evans was involved in the Prince Rupert Port Authority project as a full scope delivery for the customer, starting with our consulting services and progressing into our construction services for the conceptual design of the control room suite. At that point, this was handed off to the architectural and design company, which was responsible for designing and building the structure itself. Evans got re-engaged after that point to do the physical installation of the control room suite, including all interior construction, delivery of the audiovisual elements, communication systems, and all of the interior construction like lighting and acoustical panels, up until the final product delivery and commissioning for the customer.
The Prince Rupert Port Authority is responsible for the stewardship of federal government lands. We've got over 14,000 hectares of water that we're responsible for. That's about 400 kilometers of shoreline, as well as we've got about 2,000 acres of land. About 6 years ago, we looked at the potential growth that we were expecting here in Prince Rupert. There was a lot of LNG organizations that were looking at Prince Rupert. There was other terminals planning to invest in Prince Rupert. So we wanted to be prepared for that growth. So with that, we had already maxed out our capabilities at our old operations center, so we needed something new, something larger.
When we think about control room design, and when we look at some of the control room design standards that are out there, the ideal scenario is really to design a control room around the operational needs of the mission and the operators themselves. What makes the Prince Rupert Port Authority project unique is that we were allowed the opportunity to design the control room suite prior to the architectural and building design of the overall facility. And this allowed us to plan the adequate space, adequate technology, and operational needs into the design prior to the architect beginning the design build stage of the facility.
My earliest interaction with Evans started when we met and went for a tour of the factory in Calgary. And then we had a team from Evans come to Prince Rupert, and they essentially laid out the capabilities of Evans as far as a one-stop shopping, design, build, and install. It was exciting to go through the process with Evans, looking at all the technical details, such as lighting and sound, because it involved our marine partners. Our folks that we deal with day to day during various circumstances all had their views of what would be good. And it was great to see it come to fruition because Evans had experience that would enable those criteria that our partners established.
Once the conceptual design was reviewed and approved by the end user, we were able to move into the detailed design phase, which is done by the Evans Construction Services team. And at this point, we looked at the details of the interior space, as well as preparing the plan for the construction and execution scope of the control room interior. This included lighting, acoustical panels, raised flooring, power and distribution systems, everything required for the control room to function at an optimal 24/7 level.
Evans is a company that has got experience building operations centers around the world for very impressive clients such as NASA, the CIA, FBI, major worldwide organizations, ports, airports, and has got the depth of experience that we would like to have for credibility in the product that we purchased.